Hello everyone. It's James again. And today I wanted to talk about a sign you're probably dealing with a narcissist. And this sign or red flag is disagreements that go absolutely nowhere. What I mean by this is, if you have a problem or issue with something the narcissist is doing, or you have a disagreement, there's no talking or reasoning with this person. Even if what you are discussing is a fairly cut and dry topic. Meaning even if you were talking about this to a stranger, they would get what you are saying right away. And you would be able to resolve this issue with that stranger. But with a narcissist, this isn't possible. You see, the narcissist knows what you're saying is right. They also know what they are doing is hurting you. That's why they are doing what they are doing in the first place. It's all in the name of getting narcissistic supply from you. Getting you worked up, upset, sick to your stomach. And the list goes on and on. And if they come to an agreement, or admit what they are doing to you is wrong, and they correct their ways, the supply stops. And they can't have that. So they will hit you with the silent treatment. Twist the conversation around in a different direction. By way of talking about a different topic right when you're in mid-sentence about something important. Or they will turn any blame completely around onto you. Or they might even start to gaslight and keep on repeating what you are talking about never took place. These topics and problems you try to discuss with the narcissist can go on for years. Even a lifetime with no resolution. Some people here I'm sure can relate. You might have been trying to talk to a narcissist family member or spouse about something that's been hurting you for the past 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50 years or more about these things with no answer. First you think, maybe it's me. Maybe I need to talk to them when they're in a better mood. Maybe if I find more facts about what I'm talking about and present it in this or that manner, they will then understand. I will tell you, my friend. The first mistake you are making is thinking that it's you. If you try to talk to someone about something that is basic and should be easy to understand, regarding the concept of right and wrong, and it turns into an argument, no matter if they're a narcissist or not, get away from them as fast as you can. This relationship will go nowhere good, my friend. Now, can narcissists fake like they are understanding and caring? Yes. They can. For a little while at least. So if you meet someone that seems caring and understanding, and willing to talk to you about anything, and work out any problem with you, then on a dime they change to being stubborn, and unable to listen to anything you have to say. Get away from this person. And take this as a sign. They were faking. They're an understanding person that has the ability to communicate, listen, and resolve issues. They probably know from their past relationships this was a sore spot with their last victim. Also, if you told them your ex never listened to you, or you could never resolve issues with them, they will purposefully make sure they are everything you are wanting and then some to hook you into a relationship. This is the job of the narcissist. To fool you into believing a lie about themselves. Always look for consistencies. Yes, people can have bad days. However, good-hearted people usually don't take out their bad days on others. And if they say something off-putting, they will quickly correct themselves and resolve the issue with you. And this issue more than likely won't be a problem again. A narcissist will do the opposite. They either will fake to be understanding, only to not be understanding, once you're hooked in a relationship with them. Or they will resolve an issue that later they will repeat the bad treatment on you they said they would never do again. Once they know they have you hooked, they know they no longer need to act like they're understanding. This is when the mask comes off completely and they will treat you any way they want. They know you are codependent even though they might not know the meaning of the actual word. They know you will stick around despite their terrible treatment. All the while you are trying to convince them out of their behavior. And in all honesty, they think you're silly and stupid to even attempt to do this with them. Because they know there's no changing them. Heck, they don't want to change. But if you want to believe you have a shot at doing the impossible, they will let you try and try and try and try. This is where you see victims try to take their abusers to therapy. Because they want to resolve an issue that's not resolvable. At least from the narcissist standpoint. The true and only way to resolve the issue is within yourself. Those of you that read the Bible. Matthew chapter 10 verse 14 states, "And whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear your words, as ye go forth out of that house or that city, shake off the dust of your feet." This is basically saying, when you are trying to speak truth and reason with someone for God's sake, and they don't want to hear what you have to say, leave. Have nothing to do with them. You can't force someone to change. And someone that is doing bad or evil things to you won't stop. They are going to continue doing what they are doing to you if you let them. So you said, "I don't like what you're doing." And they hit you with the silent treatment. At that moment, bring it up to them no more. Plan your escape and shake the dust from your feet. And never speak to this person again. They aren't your problem. God will deal with them. Start holding yourself to standards of what you will allow in your life and what you won't. Actually, I should say, hold yourself to high standards of what you will allow in your life and what you won't. Why? Because you're special, that's why. Your imperfections and all. God made you uniquely you. And wants the best for you. And the best isn't debating with a literal demon. I made a video about debating with a demon. I will link in the description box below in case you haven't viewed it. Ask yourself, is it healthy to sit and talk and try to reason with a demon? No, not even close. It's in no way, shape or form fun. Because demons will do what demons always do. They will lead you on wild goose chases and then will lower the boom on you once you think you've hit the pot of gold on the verge of a positive breakthrough with them. They will make you think they are about to resolve the problem with you. Then out of nowhere, you're hit with more abuse. Another famous thing a narcissist will do in these types of situations is they will say, "Well, I have to wait on this or that before I can make this or that change." Or they will say, "This was my mother's favorite. I'm working on it." My mother would look you square in the eye and say, "I'm working on it," to something she had no intentions on working on. Then when I would follow up with her, she would make up another excuse as to why things haven't changed. Excuses almost as bad or worse than "the dog ate my homework." The fact is, this is where I learned to tolerate this behavior, was with my mother. I found going back in time and understanding the origins of this was extremely helpful for me so I could properly work on this issue. I loved my mother so much. I wanted her to change so bad. I tried so hard. I talked and worked with her as much as I humanly possibly could, even as a young child. And my mother soaked it up. I remember begging my mother on my hands and knees, crying, asking her to stop doing a lot of the things she was doing in the home. And it never stopped. It only got worse. And the issues never were resolved. Nor are they resolved to this day. Like most of you that have narcissistic parents. Well, guess what happened when I met Susie and anyone else that were narcissists? The exact same thing. When they showed a bad side to them, or did something that was bad towards me, instead of leaving right away, I wanted to talk to them to see if we could fix the problem. And I ended up on the same course with these people as I did with my mother. Being tricked and fooled at every corner and turn. And nothing ever got resolved. And the only thing that happened is I got physically sick. And mentally and emotionally stressed. So I'm telling you, if you have bad things going on in your life with someone you're with or a family member, and every time you try to talk to them about it, and the conversation goes nowhere, it's not going to get any better. Not this year. And not 50 years from now. So don't waste your life talking to someone that's a complete waste of time to begin with. Shake the dust from your feet and get away from them as fast as you can. Well, that's all I have for now. Please leave your comments in the comments section below. I'm interested in your experiences and thoughts. Because the more we discuss these things and understand what happened to us, the more we can prevent these things from happening to us in the future. Because like I always say, knowledge and wisdom is power. The more we know, the more we can lead happy and healthy lives. Until next time. Bye for now. And be good to yourself.